It has been a little too long without the Fox, and she's back. She is ready to rock. Let's get in the Fox, go for a ride, and just let me tell you a little bit about everything that we did to this car, because she is now ready to road course. She's ready to rock, and I'm super psyched to have it back. I feel like I've been neglecting this car to you guys, honestly, because she's just been sitting. She hasn't been getting much love. We've been literally giving all the attention to the S550. S550 and GTR, they're both at two different shops. The S550 is getting PPF on the GT500 front bumper, and the GTR is getting Motec, so they are both out of commission for the moment. I should be picking up the S550 tomorrow, and the GTR, God knows when, honestly, but forget about them two at the moment. I definitely need to get new tires on this car all the way around. These are the tires I bought it with. Nothing wrong with them. They're a little old in age. The tread is actually still good in them. There's no problems with the tread at all. But I think they're from like 2017 or 2018. I wanted to change them as soon as I got the car, but the car sat so long getting built. I was like, you know what, screw it. They can just sit on these, no problem with that. I went to go order tires yesterday at Ford through Steve, and I was like, you know what? Steve told me they were absolutely out of tires completely. No tires in stock. I actually found two tires for the front, but then it wouldn't have matched the rear. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off, send it with these for a little bit. Even though they are a little sketch, it will smoke them in third gear, but it makes it a little more interesting, honestly. So let's jump in the car. Let's go to the gas station, go put gas if there's anything left, because it has been sitting for a little bit. I've been starting it from time to time, just getting the motor heat cycled. Just get on the road, because I feel like this car has been getting neglected on the channel, and everyone loves this car. My most popular video is with the Foxbody. So yeah, I gotta show this car some more love, and I can't wait till the road coursing starts this season. I hope everything opens back up to normal, because I'm gonna take this car out. We're gonna road course it. I'm gonna actually really learn how to drive stick shift in this car, like to the absolute max. I know how to drive it relatively good, but I'm not a pro. I'm not anywhere like the best in the world. I need to get better. It's very simple around road coursing, especially this car as torquey as it is. I feel like this car's gonna be a handful around the road course, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time, and I can't wait till we get started on that. Let's go. Let's start this thing up, and let's go put some gas in it. Best sounding car in the world, hands down. I don't care what anyone says. An old school push rod motor just sounds so good. I'm not gonna lie, that's the only reason I really do like LS cars, is because when they're all cammed up, big cams in them, they sound like this. And look at this chop. Like, bruh, like Coyotes sound good, don't get me wrong, but this has a special place in my heart. She's bad. I mean, I spent some money on her, actually probably too much money, and I'm definitely not gonna tell you guys how much I spent, because you guys would probably die. It's not going anywhere. I get so many offers every day on Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook, on Instagram, and people are like, do you want to sell the Fox? Do you want to sell the Fox? Hell no. This car is not going anywhere. I'm getting buried in the driver's seat, so just remember that. This is my baby. This is something I've always wanted, and I definitely hit the nail on the head with it, because it is everything I wanted. It's got the seats I wanted, the cage I wanted, the wheels I wanted. I mean, this is no joke my dream car. I mean, it's no Lambo, it's no Ferrari, but you can buy those cars at the dealer. You can't buy this car at the dealer anymore, and that's why I just love it even more. I mean, look at the Brumbos. I mean, it's not every day you see a Foxbody with 4-piston Brumbos up front. The car's done. I mean, I'm done with it for after it gets beat up all the way around, paint and whatnot. I am going to completely repaint this whole car, front to back. It is going, like, every body panel is getting ripped off. The interior is getting ripped out. When I tell you the next paint job on this car, it's gonna be extremely good, just wait till you see it. I honestly might change the color. I mean, I really want to do a deep impact blue, but I don't know. I might get some hate for that, because it's known as the white Fox with gold wheels, but we'll see. Finally filling up with gas. Rural Farm still has all three. $3.59 for 93. $25 for 6.8 gallons. I'm sure it's worse in other places, but I don't know, guys. This is the world's a little crazy at the moment, but I'm just trying to live it to the best. Cruising the Fox, enjoy it while I got it. I'm gonna try to find a nice place so I can pop the hood, chill, talk to you guys a little bit without the wind or people bothering me. But yeah, pick pick it up when I get somewhere. This car is no joke, like my favorite car ever that I've ever owned. I even like it more than the C8. I get that question a lot. I don't know why. Some people think I really, I mean, I like the C8, don't get me wrong. It's a cool car. But at the same time, it's just like, it's one of those cars that like anyone can get if you have good credit and you just make the payments on time. It's so hard to vlog and drive in this car. It's literally impossible. Just because how like the cam is in the car, and it just makes it not very driver friendly, and while holding a camera and while shifting gears and while in rush hour traffic. So that's why it's kind of like so spotty of me jumping from place to place. I tried to pick it up when I was at a traffic light. Physically impossible. My spot where I got my first pretty much true 100,000 views on my own video. So that I'm super happy about also. But here she is, guys. The Fox is officially back in business. This is a Ford Performance 363 bottom and a short block of the motor straight from Ford itself. I'm pretty sure the short block's capable of damn near close to 1,000 horsepower, but this car will never ever see that. This car will stay all motor until this one eventually goes or something catastrophically happens to it. The next motor that will definitely be going in here will be a GT350 motor. It's going to be built. It's going to be crazy. I want it to rev to at least 9,500 RPMs. All motor, stick car. Eventually I'll put a Tremec in here. But that's definitely what I want to go through. Bigger brakes up front. I definitely want to do the same CCWs, but just bigger all the way around. Everything's bigger. Like the whole car, I want it wide-bodied, bigger, new motor, new trans, new interior. I definitely want to go with like a Recaro or something, or maybe I'll stick with the Corbos. But eventually, once this setup pretty much has its last life into it, I'm going to go complete and redo everything. But for the meantime, she works, she runs, she drives, and she's ready to party. 3 in this car, it has trick flow heads, trick flow intake. The heads and the intake are on the car when I got it. The car honestly looks remotely like I got it. I pretty much changed everything else, like mechanically, suspension-wise, motor, transmission, interior, new brakes, new suspension pieces that were needed for the car. AC I added. I mean, I really don't even use the AC, but I was like, you know what, might as well just add it just in case Mustang Week gets super hot and you get stranded, you know. Cut the clip of me getting stranded on the side of the road.
I got high immunity to get electrocuted. Yeah, it's sparking.
So the car made 400 to the wheels, and I felt like that was a perfect all-motor setup for this car. The car is probably light. I really want to take it to a scale. I mean, it's full interior, full weight. It's got everything. You guys see it. It's got the back seats, it's got the front seats. I mean, these seats in the back, no one can sit in here because the roll cage. This was Oxford white, matching it the exact same as the body. I don't know if the body's Oxford white. It looks like it. That was the closest thing we could get to match, because parking this car next to my old F-150 that was Oxford white, they were pretty much identical, so that's what I went with. This is the car I will be road coursing. I might road course S550 if you guys really want to see that car in action, but this car is probably what's going to be the road course work beast on the channel. I'm going to take it to autocrosses, maybe even a few tracks. Definitely getting a better feel of the car, getting used to driving it. I mean, it's been sitting, so it's like, you know, I haven't really got to know the car. I've had it so long, but it's like in the shop, out of the shop, in the shop. And it's kind of like you don't really get to bond with the car. You don't really get to drive the car as much. And you know, you like after you get a new car, you learn every little thing about it, how it reacts into turns, how it drives, when the power really hits in it. And that's some things you really need to know before you're getting an autocross or before you're getting into any sort of racing with your car. In the last video that I posted here that was at this place, I was talking about make sure you go buy a Foxbody because the prices on them are skyrocketing. So when I bought this car, it was full Maximum Motorsport suspension front to back. It had a 302, factory 302 stroke to a 347, all done up. It was super nice and clean. Car was absolutely beautiful. I didn't do anything to the outside. No headlights, taillights. Only thing I did was change the bulb. It does need some new taillights, and I kind of want to go with like a Euro style. I want to get rid of the red. Maybe do all clear lenses if that's possible, but the back of the car honestly looks perfect. I love this car. I do have to change the bumper. I do have a Cobra bumper for it, so it's gonna give it that nice cut like all the way up. Think about it like this. You'll see it from the back. So the reason I don't like the GT bumper is because it hides the back end of the car, hides the exhaust, hides the tires, and I want it to show more of meat of the tires from the back. If you guys can think from like the 03 to 04 Terminators, I absolutely love the way those cars sit. And I kind of want this to sit relatively like that. So when I'm behind the car, you can see the exhaust shooting straight back at you. big ass tire on the rear, wide as can be. It's only got 255s, I believe it was on the rear. What was it? Yeah, oh no, 285, sorry. 285s on the rear, but I might go with a 275 or even a 255 because it does rub at a full tank, and I feel like with all the equipment in the car, if I'm road coursing with the cameras and everything, all the suction cups, whatever else I have in the car, and I definitely need to have a full tank in it when I'm racing it because this car absolutely swallows gas. Like none of my other cars, none of the trucks or nothing. This thing drinks, and it might be a bad time to be driving this car, honestly, because you know the gas shortage and everything. But yeah, I mean it is bad. All right, so we talked about the motor. The transmission, it still has a T5 in it. Yeah, the trans is rebuilt. It was okay, but it is leaking a little bit of trans fluid at the moment. I'm gonna have to see where that's coming from, get that addressed before the autocrossing starts. And yeah, guys, that's the Fox. I mean, she's ready to rock at the best she's gonna get for right now, honestly. With everything going on, everything being on back order, I can't even get tires for the car. It's just been a wild mess. My drive shaft is pretty much, I got the word, it's 2 weeks out, so I'll believe it when it gets here. And I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. I've been trying to get that car full bolt-ons. 85, I wanted it over 500 horsepower for the longest time. The S550, mine being. This one's over 400 wheel. It made, like, I think 401 or like 399-ish, so pretty much 400 right at the wheel. Super happy with this car. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. I just can't wait for the racing to start. I can't wait for everything to get back to normal. This car is just badass all around. I'm happy with it. It's not the baddest car on YouTube. It's just right. I mean, it's perfect. It's a good driver car. I'm gonna give it hell, and you guys are gonna see. We're gonna have fun at the autocrossing. If you guys know of any autocrossing in Maryland that is local, please DM it to me on Instagram. It's same as YouTube, Italian Saying 410. Hit me up, guys. I will respond to every single one of my DMs, and I just want to go out there, have fun with the car. That's the Foxbody S550, and see what I can do behind the wheel of an autocross track, because I've never done it before. I've seen so many videos of people racing and competing, and it looks like a great time. And I just feel like this car, it's set up perfect. It's nothing crazy. It's not overbuilt. I could still drive this back and forth to work if I had to, no problem. That's why I like it. I don't like anything too radical to the point of where it really kills reliability. Like, I like to drive my cars from here to the beach if I wanted to, and you guys know that. I've said that so many times. I see so many YouTubers building cars, building, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to make a few passes, and it's like, I just don't find that enjoyable, guys. I mean, I don't know if you do, let me know in the comments, but like, I'd rather just have a good all-motor car that's clean, running, driving, and I give it absolute hell around the racing. I take it everywhere, travel, I get to meet you guys and have fun with it, and maybe you guys can even jump in the car and ride with me. That's the stuff I like, that's the stuff I want to do, and I really hope you guys want to do that too with me and come along for the journey, because I got real big plans for this car and the S550. Just got back to the house, guys, and car feels like it's running great so far. Knock on some wood, I gotta find some, but I just saw those fog lights on, and I need to address those as soon as possible. These are absolutely disgusting. They are nasty. They've seen their day. You guys can hear the fans on, so everything's working properly. Temps are staying cool. I gave it a little bit, gave her a little bit of hell, but she's holding up so far so good. We need new tail lights. We need some new fog lights. If you guys have anything in mind, drop a comment, hit me up on Instagram. Let's get this car looking right again. I want to get it out with some pictures once the S550 is done and back with the new wheels on it, everything all done, the new roof wrap. Wait till you guys see it. It's going to be absolutely sick. But the combo, the S550 and the Fox, are going to be straight killer for the channel. I can't wait. I definitely want to get another project car eventually. If you guys have anything in mind, what you want me to get or what you want me to buy, I don't know if you want it to be expensive or cheap. If cheap, we can do a lot more fun stuff with it. If it's off-roading, I'm leaning towards something off-roading, maybe a Jeep. I wanted a new Bronco, but everyone I'm trying to get with, they're like, they want 10, 15, 20,000 over sticker. So I'm like, you know what? Forget the Bronco. I've always wanted a Jeep Wrangler. I might go buy a Jeep Wrangler, do some off-roading stuff for it before the winter time. We can go off-roading together, have a blast, and see what the Jeep can do. I feel like that'd be fun for the channel, something like more off-roading, because once it gets wintertime, the car stuff really dies and it gets boring and dragged down. You guys don't want to see that. So off-roading stuff eventually coming soon for the winter. Thank you guys for watching all the Fox stuff. Update on the Fox. Fox is back. She's healthy. She's good. And I hope you guys are excited as I am, because it is about to be a blast this summer. Always, thank you guys again for watching. We just hit 13,500 subs, and I'm blessed to say that, because when I wanted to start YouTube, I was like, this, I don't know. It's like one of those things you feel up in the air. And I have a lot of you guys hit me up saying you want to start YouTube, guys. If you want to start it, honestly, just do it. I mean, that's what I did. You're gonna get a lot of hate and you're gonna have a lot of haters, but those are the people that wish they were you and wish they were in your shoes because they don't have the balls or the courage to do what they actually want to do in life. So chase your dreams, guys. Life isn't forever. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next one, guys. Catch you next. Bye.